Good all times to our immortals out there, and welcome back to Infinity Complex, Palace of the Immortals. I'm your slimy king, Chris, and we're back with more, what is this game called? I forget. Oh, Slime Rancher, duh. The hell is wrong with me? Oh, Canifold Mubes. Can't believe I just left him sitting there. Last time I was running the Slimulation. I need to keep doing this. What's up, Husky? What do you need help with? By the way, Husky, for now, I made you, I don't know if you know this, but I just double checked to make sure it was still there. I have made you an immortal prince, giving you that rank in Discord. But I plan on changing that eventually to Immortal Warden. I just didn't want to create a new rank yet. I didn't feel like going through the effort of doing it. With that in mind, I do need you to test to see if I do need you to test to see if you can post announcements. And the good news is I actually forgot. So if you can, it'd be perfect. I told you I would do that at some point so that you could. It's always useful to have admins. That puts you the same rank as JR is in the Discord. And JR has the ability to post too. He never does. Speaking of JR is not entirely feeling up to snuff today, so we won't be seeing him. But if you guys really want to see him, let me know, and I'll message him, and I'll just be like, hey dude, the people are calling for you. You gotta come out and play. I wish we had a P.O. box and enough fans that wanted to send us things to warrant a P.O. box. Because then I would be like, do you guys know what I want? Really more than anything? This or that. And you could send it to me for my birthday as a gift. Even though my birthday has already come and gone. It worked? Awesome. I found a treasure pod inside the Slimulation. What? Portable water tap. Oh, a place where I can get fresh water all on my own. Some nice. That is closed off in the Slimulation. God, I love this game. It makes me so happy. Like, when you're feeling down, just play Slime Rancher. You won't feel sad after that. There is no such thing as bad vibes when you're playing this game. What are my thoughts on Payday 2? I don't have any thoughts because I've never played Payday. That's the one where you're the clowns, right? And you're robbing banks. To be fair, I have always wanted to be part of a heist, but every guy wants to be a part of a heist. Dane Cook told us that. Every guy wants several things in life. One of those is a pet monkey and to be in a heist. Damn, I was not very lucky this time around. That doesn't belong. I would play it at some point, I'm sure, because it's a heist game, and I'm sure there's some, like, levels of strategy, as well as, like, hacking and other aspects to the game that I think I would probably enjoy. But I'm also not likely to get it for many other reasons. I feel like it's a game where you have a team of 4 people, right? And it's multiplayer, correct? Oh. Okay, so here's the deal. It's a 4-person multiplayer game, or a 4-person team multiplayer game. I would personally only want to play that game with a group of people. I feel like what I would end up doing is, or I feel like that's the kind of game where you need to have all of the people. And you'd have to have 4 people that you play with consistently. Like an actual heist crew, you know? Like, these are my real heist peeps, yo. I'm going around this way. Assholes. Damn it, too far away from me. Oh well, I'm headed out. I'm not gonna lie, I love multiplayer games. I love playing games with people. I am also, kind of jaded against multiplayer games because I've had so many situations where I'm like, yeah, I get to play this game regularly with these people, and so on and so forth, having a good blast, blah blah blah, and then like a week into it, those people stop playing the game forever. And I'm like, great, why did they stop? Was it me? Did I make them stop? Because apparently they loved the game before I started playing it. Then I start blaming myself. Then I just get depressed. It's a pretty regular pattern I've noticed. And I think it's just because people are so fluid in their personalities. Seriously? Debug. Debug. Bingo. Already up to a nice solid 34 slimes. That tree is good. That tree is good, but or is real. It's not real. That tree should have been a pogo for the tree. Pretty sure. Okay. I'm like, I don't remember that being there. Did you do a report on orangutans and how they're critically endangered and have less population than they did 1 century ago? Because that would probably be why you have a Word document on your computer called orangutans are critically endangered and have less population than they did 1 century ago. Of course, what do I know? I'm just sitting here sipping tea. I love watching them explode out of the trees. Hey, do me a favor. Next time you see your dad, tell your dad thank you for me. Thank you for being a teacher and doing your best to help the minds of the future. I know it's difficult. I know that they can be shitty, and I apologize to all of the teachers I've ever been shitty towards. I now realize your job was very difficult, and I am sorry, and thank you guys for putting up with us and doing your best to do what you can to make the world a better place. To the shitty teachers I did have, that were shitty people, I'm not apologizing to you, and you can still go fuck yourself. I know what a good teacher looks like now, and I know what a bad teacher looks like. I know what you guys were bad teachers, and I'm not apologizing to you. Bad teachers, good teachers nurture their students, not try to shut them down. I know that's not a real tree, and I can't do anything about it because I don't have debug spray. Alright. See, I learned I can farm the areas pretty easily. It's okay. I had a lot of bad teachers when I was a student, and I honestly feel as though my educational experience could have been greatly enhanced had my teachers been just a little bit more compassionate. So I had a lot of teachers who, I don't know why they were even teachers. They clearly didn't like children or teaching. They were constantly complaining that they weren't making enough money and that it wasn't worth it to teach us because of the money. Like, I literally had a teacher who said it's just not worth it to come into school and teach you guys every day for the amount of money I'm making. They should be paying me triple what it takes to take care of you monsters. Like, that's not a nice thing to say. Take care of us. That was in high school. And you weren't taking care of us, you were teaching us for like 40 minutes, 45 minutes at most. Trying to impart some of the wisdom of your generation onto our generation who needed it. Yes, I am repeatedly running this as fast as I can. Sorry if that's irritating. No, I'm not gonna stop. I have to finish this. I have had, in my life, all in all, I'd say I probably had 6 or 7 good teachers. And the rest of them, I don't know why they became teachers. It was, like I said. The rest of them all seemed to hate their job for one reason or another. I actually decided I was gonna so little known fact about me, if I had decided to stay in school like I originally was, I was in college for a short period of time to become a teacher. And about halfway through my college experience, or halfway through my first year of my college experience, I realized I didn't want to become a teacher because I was a problem student when I was in school. And I wasn't a problem student as in I wasn't intelligent or difficult to teach. I was just difficult to manage as a student. I tended to cause a lot of trouble. Furthermore, I didn't want to do my homework and whatnot, so I was consistently challenging authority because it was boring to do my homework. The result wound up with me getting into a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. More trouble than I probably ever should have. And my teachers getting way more frustrated with me than they probably ever should have. But I had teachers that were good, even with students like me. And I realized if I kept going to school to become a teacher, I was going to have to deal with problem students like me. And at some point in time, I would have to make a decision. How am I going to deal with them? Am I going to get frustrated and deal with them like the teachers I don't like? Or am I going to be like those exceptional teachers? And I realized I couldn't handle me. I couldn't have handled me. So I decided I wasn't going to become a teacher because I wasn't going to be able to handle problem students. And that, I think, was a responsible decision, not on my behalf. Like, I think I made a responsible decision. But I think it was responsible because it prevents a bad teacher from going out into the world. And preventing a bad teacher is just as important as making sure that we get good ones. I have worked many jobs, and I don't love any of my jobs. I haven't loved any of my jobs, really. I had one job I did really like and enjoy, and I got a lot of exercise doing it, so I was kind of enjoying that. But for the most part, I don't think I've ever really loved my job. So, I don't know if I've ever told this story before, but I had a history teacher. I don't remember her name, and even if I did remember her name, I wouldn't tell you. But let's just call her Miss Krangle. Okay? Because I can't remember her real name. So let's just call her Miss Krangle. I was in Miss Krangle's world history class. Not American history or anything, world history. And we were learning about World War II. At the time, and we were talking, and maybe it wasn't World War II. We were learning about something, and we were learning about, like, the city of Esfahan. E-S-F-A-H-A-N. I don't remember anything about it other than the name Esfahan. I remember it was like a capital city somewhere, and she kept pronouncing it Estefan. And I raised my hand, and she goes, "Yes, Chris?" And I said, I don't want to be disrespectful or anything, but I did want to point out that you've been saying Estefan this whole time, and it's actually Esfahan. At which point she goes, "I'm a teacher. I know how to say it. Do you think you know more than me?" And I'm like, "There's not even a T in it, ma'am. I just thought maybe you would like to know." And she continued to berate me, right? At which point I said, "I'm sorry for..." I looked at her dead in the eyes and I said, "Look, I'm sorry you're ignorant and I tried to fix it, and now you're being ignorant even more by yelling at me. So I'm sorry that you were even born, I guess." And she lost it. Of course, she lost it because I was being extremely rude but she literally, in front of the class, before I even said I'm sorry, right, told me that I was being a little shit and I should have never opened my mouth. She literally goes, "I know what I'm talking about, you little shit. You should have never opened your mouth." And I was like, "Okay, I'm done with you." And then, of course, I told my teacher, but my teacher didn't believe me because I have trouble issues. I was a troublemaker, so of course my word was solid shit to her word as a teacher, which was solid gold. And then I had other students vouching for me, and my fucking principal's just like, "Yeah, these guys are just your friends. They'll say anything for you." So even my fucking judicial counselor, was actually what he was called at the time, wasn't helping. Man, so close. Just gonna keep knocking these out. Bam. Oh man, look at that. This is a treasure pod that would literally only be here. In the slimulation. Fruit slime bait. Huh. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I can think of things like that. My dad would be like that. My dad was like that when he first discovered Skyrim. He would wake up, go to work, come home, play Skyrim until he had to eat dinner, play Skyrim, go to sleep, wake up, repeat. On his weekends, all he'd do would be play Skyrim. An invisible hunter glitch. Don't get me wrong, Skyrim is a great game, I just couldn't play it as much as he did. You notice I play games in bursts of about an hour or two. My ADHD prevents me from being able to actually pay attention to something for very long. Although when I first discovered this game, I did play it for about 5 or 6 hours at a time, but I was really invested in discovering stuff at that point. Also, just to let you guys know something, I am 41 days into this game, and I'm 99 or more days into my original. And in this game, I've discovered 87 things, and in the other game, I've only discovered 92. So I've discovered 5 less items in this game, and I'm less than 50 days behind that one. So that's definitely an improvement in how I did the first time around when I played this. Not interested in you, I'm interested in your large friend there. Psh, that's nothing compared to my Terraria hours. And that's even less compared to my Final Fantasy VI hours. Meat slime bait. Where's the exit portal? this way. I never played Team Fortress 2. Although I think I did play the sandwich bonus game for something like that. It had like the Heavy, I think is his name. And there's like a mini game where you have to become a sandwich. Bug hunters. Okay, and then the last upgrade will get me access to his lab. And then I can get in there and I can grow stuff and do other stuff. And yeah, you know. Let me go ahead and deposit these bug reports. And I need 600 of those. I should be able to get that in 5 or 6 more runs. But right now, what he just gave me was, he gave me the recipe for advanced drones. They can do 2 things instead of 1. Speaking of, I better head back. It's been 2 days since I last... I've been in the slimulation for 2 days. Two days, and I didn't even think about my quantum slimes. Wow, they're all still in their cage. What the hell? So there is one slime missing, but there's not. There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't doing its job. So it's at least keeping them in check. Alright. And then the collector is holy fuck nearly full. Well, that one's just gonna have to stay there. Quantum plorts. Gonna deposit these back at the refinery. Which is fine, because I have to run that way anyway. Whoosh, it's a long run. Quantum plorts. Whoosh, back into the slimulation. Victor's requires quite a lot of bug reports to get to each of the various stages, but Victor's is also the only one you can repeat this quickly and get this easily. Victor's is basically the easiest. Plus, I think if you die in the slimulation, all you do is you get kicked out of the slimulation. So you don't really waste anything except your own time. Keep an eye out for fake trees. Oh look, a purple treasure cracker. A purple treasure pod. Nope, moving on. Rushy, rushy, rushy. Bang, bang, bang. Angry, angry. Get it? Leave me alone. I had to grab some guys. You guys are making... You wanted me to go away. You should just let me grab them. It would have been faster. Fake gold and I found a fake gold, but I don't know if the other one was fake. But a gold and a lucky cat in one run. What are the chances of that? I guess that's why they call it a lucky cat. Am I wrong, by the way, Husky? Is there not a mini game with the sandwiches to make a sandwich, or am I just imagining that? Like the husky is the heavy is sleeping in a chair, and you like have to become a sandwich. I almost want to say it's like the basis for like the original version of I Am Bread. Sacrifice to the slime sea. Hey you, sacrifice to the slime sea. Jesus. I didn't even realize it, but the oozes have started. Tars, I'm sorry. Still waiting for my exit. There it is. Fake. This is a good run. Grab the debug spray. Looks like I still got further to run. I'm just trying to see if I can somehow get to 150. But I doubt it. There's my exit. 140? Dude, I can totally make 150. No! Maximum effort! No! I got robbed! We all know I made it out with 150 and got robbed. $370 left to go. That's a good run. Oh, God. Do I want to run more Slimulations? And I think we're going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for joining us. Go ahead and hit that, joining me. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like what you see. Comment in the section below. Share us with your friends. Subscribe if you want to see more. Check us out on Discord for updates as to when we go live, and Patreon for better Discord access and stickers. I will be posting a video when we get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers or 50 Patreon patrons of me going skydiving or bungee jumping for the first time. I've never done it before, and if you guys get me to that point, or get to that point, that's what get us to that point, at least get the channel to that point. That's what's gonna happen. So let's see us get there, guys. Go ahead and hit that. Go ahead, share us. Whatever you choose to do, though, stay immortal and don't go dying on us. Special shout out to our one and only Patreon patron, Husky Gaming. We love all of you guys, though, and we'll see you next time.